click on this to enable region, just make it the right size. I will just uncheck this, clear virtual frame buffer between renders, and it's gonna be a lot faster than you redo all the render from scratch. When we speak about rendering, so this is the frame buffer where you have the opportunity to work with your render before save it, even make some post-production here. And of course, you don't need to re-render the whole render and wait couple hours again just to finish it. You can render just a small piece. For that, we use region rendering. So let me just show you a quick demo here. Let's say I want to hide this book. Let's hide it. Now I'm going to my Corona frame buffer, click on this to enable region, just make it the right size. And when I'm clicking render, it's gonna re-render only this part over here with the exact same settings have been on the previous render. Okay, this is helping a lot, but there is something I want to tell you here and teach you something here. You can save this image after you save the original one. Okay, so you make sure you save the original one before you starting to do some region rendering. And of course, you can merge those two images using some third-party programs like Adobe Photoshop or something else. But I would like to show you another way, a quicker and a much better way, which will give you the opportunity to save not only the JPEG file, but to make as many regions as you want, and then just to save at the end the final image and the final CXR format. Let me show you in this scene. So you go to our render setup over here and you go to system and find this clear virtual frame buffer between renders. What does this mean? Every time you start a new render, it clears the old one, it makes a black screen and start all over again. So when you're working with regions, probably you don't want that. So I will just uncheck this, clear virtual frame buffer between renders, close this render setup. Let me draw a region here, like this, somewhere of this, maybe smaller, just to have my book here, okay? And now when I hit render, you'll notice that the screen is not going black and it keeps everything else in place. The image is rendered on this side and is now only rendering this small region over here. I'll just have to wait until it's done, until it's calculated till the end. After that, I can make some other regions, maybe on this side, maybe on this side, maybe somewhere else. I can make as many regions as I need. Then I can save it one time and I don't have to merge it after that. And of course, I can save it as a CXR file. So let me just stop here. You just uncheck that setting and then it's gonna keep your image as it is and just render a small portion, a region, and you can do as many as you need, and it's gonna be a lot faster than you redo all the render from scratch. After you are finished, you can click just save button and it's gonna save as a JPEG, or you use other format of your images. But when you click this button over here, you can choose save as CXR, and the CXR gives you a lot more opportunities than just a simple JPEG. What does CXR give? Let me just show you how does it work. I'm just gonna go into my folder here. That's how a CXR looks. Let's just double click on it, and even if 3ds Max is closed, Corona has an app that helps you open CXR, and it opens like this with everything on, with all the settings, with post-productions on, so you can keep playing here. Let's say I want a more environment, or maybe I want a less environment, and then just decrease the sun and then unhide my artificial lighting, increase it a little bit, and you can see how I can get different results. Even after I have finished the render, I have closed my 3ds Max, I can still play with these renders and get some nice results, and then save it as a JPEG or maybe as a new CXR file at the end. So that's how you use it. You render region just to solve some small problem on your render, and then you save a CXR file which give you more opportunity at the end